Important alert. You are in the final stage of change that will transform your entire life. This message has reached you at this exact moment for a divine reason. The universe has guided you here because you need to hear this right now. What you're experiencing isn't just ordinary change. It's the completion phase of a spiritual cycle you've been in. This isn't a coincidence that you found this message today. It's divine timing aligning perfectly with where you are. Your spirit knows the truth. You've entered the final and most powerful stage of transformation. This final stage of change isn't like anything you've experienced before. It holds the power to completely transform your path and shift your entire reality. What you're about to discover about this completion phase will open your eyes to why everything has been happening in your life lately. Take a deep breath because understanding this final stage is crucial for your journey forward. Most people never recognize when they reach this point, and they miss the divine opportunity it presents. When you understand what's truly happening, everything will suddenly make sense. The challenges, the strange coincidences, the shifts in relationships, and the inner calling you've been feeling. Your spirit has been preparing for this completion moment, and the universe has aligned everything to help you recognize it now. If you're ready to acknowledge this final stage and step into the power it offers, type "ready" below and prepare your heart to embrace this completion energy. Let this awareness flow through you and anchor your soul in the truth of where you actually are in your journey. Your acknowledgement activates the completion process. The divine whispers, "The cycle is completing, but you must recognize it to receive its full blessing." There's a powerful change cycle you've been moving through, and now you've entered its final phase, Jiwe, the most important part that determines everything that follows. The weight of not recognizing this stage has been heavy, keeping you wondering why things feel different lately. You've been experiencing shifts, synchronicities, and moments of clarity that seemed random, but they were all signs pointing to this completion phase. The heavens have been watching your progress, guiding you toward this moment of recognition. This isn't just an ordinary life change, it's a spiritual cycle completion that marks you as someone entering a new level. The time has come for you to understand where you truly are. Like this video to anchor the completion energy happening in your life right now. You're stepping into the final awareness that will activate full transformation. Let this moment ground you in the truth of this cycle's end. The final stage you're in isn't just a passing phase, it's a sacred threshold between your old life and new beginnings. Embrace this powerful completion energy that's been waiting for you to recognize it. The spiritual realm sees something you've been unable to fully recognize in yourself. You're standing at the threshold of complete transformation. This final stage is tied to the growth you've experienced through recent challenges, shifts that seemed disruptive but held cosmic purpose. You felt the energy of completion but didn't know how to name it. Now, everything is aligning perfectly. The cycle is ready to be completed, and the divine is guiding you to consciously participate in its conclusion. What you're about to understand about this final stage will shift your perspective on everything you've been through. This completion phase isn't what most people recognize, but in the spiritual realm, it marks you as someone who has nearly mastered an important soul lesson. Your struggles, your perseverance, your moments of doubt, all were necessary steps leading to this final phase. The divine says, "Do not resist what you're feeling, for this final stage is meant to elevate you." The weight of being in this completion phase without recognizing it has limited your ability to fully step into what's next. This moment is your spiritual graduation point. Type 777 to activate the completion energy and receive the clarity that this awareness will bring. This number sequence opens the gateway for divine completion energy to fully enter your life and help you finish this cycle properly. If you wish to express your support and strengthen your commitment to completing this cycle, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. The universe recognizes this energy exchange as part of your completion process. The universe is opening doorways you've been preparing for without even knowing it. This is your moment of cycle completion. The spiritual realm has watched as you've moved through each phase, waiting for the right time to help you recognize this final stage. They've seen you navigate the challenges, process the lessons, and grow through the discomfort, uncertain of why everything has been shifting. But the divine knows exactly where you are in the cycle, and now is the time for conscious completion. This final stage isn't just an ending. It's the integration of everything you've learned. It's confirmation that your soul journey is progressing, exactly as it should. You felt the energy of completion approaching, haven't you? That's because your intuition has been trying to alert you that you've entered the final phase. You're closer to breakthrough than you realize. Type 11 to affirm your awareness of being in this final stage. You are protected and guided as the divine reveals the signs you've been experiencing that confirm where you are. These signs haven't been random. They've been divine breadcrumbs leading you to this recognition. Have you noticed relationships suddenly changing? Opportunities appearing out of nowhere, old patterns finally breaking, increased synchronicities and number sequences catching your attention, dreams becoming more vivid and meaningful. These are all confirmations that you've entered the completion phase. The universe speaks through these signs, showing you that you're ready to close this chapter. You may have also experienced a sense of anticipation, knowing something important is about to happen. Perhaps you felt drawn to clear your space, release what no longer serves you, or reconnect with your true purpose. Your soul recognizes this final stage, even if your mind has been uncertain. Trust these divine indicators. The divine says, truth recognized becomes power activated in your life. This final stage acknowledgement is like the dawn breaking after a long night of transformation. It's your time to step into the completion energy that will launch you forward. Type complete to embrace this awareness fully. Let it wash over you and integrate into every part of your being. The truth about where you are in this cycle is freeing you even as you read these words. You are divinely protected during this completion phase. Spiritual guides surround you with light, ensuring that this final stage serves your highest good. The heavenly realm understands that recognizing you're in a completion phase can feel both exciting and overwhelming. But they are here, supporting your heart as you integrate this awareness. This final stage connects directly to your soul's larger purpose and the divine plan for your life. It's not a random ending, but a carefully orchestrated completion that aligns with why your soul came to earth. As you move through these final steps, know that nothing is required except your conscious awareness. The universe celebrates your arrival at this threshold and stands ready to support your transition to what comes next. Recognizing this final stage changes everything about how you experience this transformation. Once you understand that you're in the completion phase, past struggles make new sense. The challenges that felt random now reveal themselves as necessary preparation. Difficult emotions that surfaced were clearing the way for this completion. This awareness isn't just about feeling good. It's about accurate spiritual perception of where you stand. The divine sees you at this threshold, ready to complete what you started. This recognition acts as a catalyst, accelerating the integration of all you've learned. The ripple effects will touch every area of your life as you consciously participate. In closing this cycle, relationships will naturally shift, new opportunities will appear more frequently, and your decisions will carry more power because you'll be operating from completion energy rather than uncertainty. This is the divine difference between stumbling through changes and consciously completing cycles. Type 444 to align with the divine completion plan unfolding in your life now. Each step you take after recognizing this final stage will be more purposeful and powerful. Trust in the process as your awareness expands. The divine says, there is no force more powerful than a soul who recognizes the precise spiritual season they're in. This is why this revelation has come now, so you could consciously participate in completing what you started. To properly finish this cycle, you must first acknowledge where you truly are. Many souls move through completion phases without ever recognizing them, missing the power of conscious closure. The universe has brought you this message to ensure you don't miss this opportunity. To fully activate completion energy, spend time in reflection after this message. Notice what feels like it's ending or resolving in your life. Pay attention to what no longer resonates with you. These are parts of the old cycle falling away. Create small rituals of completion. Write down what you've learned, express gratitude for the growth, and set intentions for what comes next. Don't rush this process. Divine completion works deeply, integrating lessons and preparing space for new beginnings. This isn't about forcing an ending. It's about recognizing and honoring a natural conclusion that's already happening. This final stage heals the wounds of incomplete cycles from your past. How many times have you experienced change without proper closure? How often have you moved on without integrating what you learned? The divine has guided you to this awareness so you can break that pattern. This recognition creates unity between your conscious mind and your soul's journey. It bridges the gap between what's ending and what's beginning. Type 888 to claim the healing and wholeness coming into your life through this completion. This number sequence activates the frequency of completion and new beginnings. The divine is orchestrating this final stage with perfect timing, connecting all elements of your experience into a meaningful whole. You are exactly where you need to be, experiencing exactly what your soul needs for proper closure and transition. This final stage awareness marks a sacred turning point in your journey. It's not just information, it's transformation. As you consciously participate in this completion, your energy signature shifts. The person who was stuck in uncertainty makes room for the soul who stands confidently at the threshold of new beginnings. This is your spiritual checkpoint, marking the integration of everything this cycle was meant to teach you. Type 9999 to embrace the completion energy activating in your life. This number sequence signifies endings and the transformation they bring. The divine is supporting you through this final phase, showing you that completion is not loss, but fulfillment. You are stepping into your power as a conscious creator. This message has reached you for a divine reason. The universe has orchestrated this moment of recognition to ensure you don't miss the significance of where you stand. Your awareness of this final stage changes everything, shifting your experience from unconscious change to purposeful completion. Trust the process unfolding now. The divine says, you are stronger than you know, and this completion confirms it. The spiritual realm is with you, guiding you through this sacred threshold. You are never alone. As you move forward with this awareness, what once seemed like endings will reveal themselves as perfect transitions. Your light will shine brighter, not because the path is easier, but because you finally understand where you are on it. Embrace this final stage with an open heart. Your next beginning depends on it.